Okay, here's a quiz. What do the IPM coordinator, food services manager, maintenance and operations director, and administrators have in common? Yes, they all work at the school. Yes, they're all part of the school's integrated pest management program. Yes, they can all be involved in contracting with a pest management professional. And yes, they all should insist on using IPM. For those of you who nodded off in back of class, let's review what IPM is. It's a pest management strategy that focuses on prevention and long-term solutions. A pest management professional can help you with this. A pest management professional is someone licensed to do pest control for hire. They know what they're doing. They know their pests, they know their techniques. They can monitor for pests and point out potential issues. This will save your staff time, allowing your school to tend to all the other necessary maintenance and repair. When you're hiring a pest management professional, make sure they have the appropriate license. In California, visit the websites of the Department of Pesticide Regulation and the Structural Pest Control Board for information. In other states, be sure to check your local requirements.
What's on their website?
This is Roberta, the IPM coordinator,
Really great stuff in there.
Glenn, maintenance and operations director, and Sydney, a contract analyst. They are in the process of hiring a pest control professional.
Take that out to bid.
They started the meeting by reviewing their school's IPM policy.
About where treatment activities should take place.
Once hired, the contractor's first job will be to do an initial inspection and make recommendations about repairs, cleanup, and other preventive actions. But right now, our team is preparing the contract for the job. Their contract will include ongoing monitoring to look for signs of pests and potential pest problems. It will specify that the school needs a written report after each service that says what pests were found and what actions were taken. It will have a requirement that non-chemical practices, like using sticky traps, are preferred. This team even requires that low-risk pesticides, like self-contained baits, should be used first. The IPM coordinator will include a list of allowed pesticides and a list of prohibited ones. The team will let the pest management professional know that regularly scheduled applications are not what they want. Their contract will require that the pest management professional tell the IPM coordinator in advance of any use of pesticides so that the school can notify parents and staff. And it will specify that applications should occur only when students are not present.
Reduce our potential human health hazards for
Now that's a plan of action. Keep in mind the main priority is always to protect the kids. Once you start working with a pest management professional, review the contract each year and make sure the services they're providing are the ones you need. Of course, even the best professional needs a little help, so make sure that school staff follow through with the contractor's recommendations and communicate with everyone involved in the process to make sure the contract requirements and school needs are met. So, now you know how to do IPM at your school, and you know how to turn the job over to a pro. Okay, team, this group is ready. When they apply what they've learned, they'll be able to take on pests and they'll be armed and ready to take on their next persistent pest. Speaking of pests, that rat we had trouble with at the beginning behaved very well in front of the camera.